Hey guys, Everything Apple Pro here. So today I'm just going to do a quick recap of iOS 8, which was announced today at the Worldwide Developers Conference. So to start off, just a quick overview of every single new feature announced today. Now for notifications, it's pretty cool. There's a quick interact feature where you just slide down and you can interact directly with the type of notification that you do have. So if it is messages, you can just respond right there. If it's Facebook, you can like it, you can comment. Based on which notification it is, you can do different things. Safari on the iPad has been retouched, so you can see all of your tabs just like that in a big view. When you multitask, you can see an overview of the most recent people you have been talking to. When you click on them, you just get that view right there for a quick respawn. Spotlight search has been retouched, so you can actually search for applications, even ones you don't have yet, and install them. And it's a more extensive search. Just introduced is QuickType. It's a predictive software for the type of words you might be using. So depending on who you're texting, it'll give you results. And if it's a more professional manner of typing, it'll give you more professional results. So it really depends on who you are responding to. A cool new feature, somewhat Snapchat-like, is holding down that new icon you see in the top right, and it'll give you an option to record audio or video that will be deleted later if you choose not to save it. And finally, we do get more organized group messaging, so you can choose who you don't want to follow, and you can leave the thread at any time. Also within the messaging application, you can send your current location to your friends, and there is a more organized view for all your photos, attachments that you do get. It looks very neat. Of course, as predicted, there is a lot of focus on health with this new iOS update. Basically, HealthKit is an application that brings all of your major third-party applications together into one, where you have a neat overview of everything, including your weight, your heart rate, basically anything that you would want to monitor. It brings it all into one place. I thought this one was pretty cool. So if you do have an iTunes account shared by more than one person, you can actually have sharing enabled. So you would basically, if you want to download something, it'll notify the other person who the credit card is hooked up to, and it'll ask if you want to allow that download or not. Now in the Photos application, there's a more extensive editing process. So instead of just clicking one button to automate it, you can actually go in and change all of these manually, or you can do it with a smarter adjustment process. Siri is now smarter. You can purchase content from iTunes, Shazam songs, and it knows 22 new dictation languages. Many new changes within the App Store. You can actually download app bundles, and there is a new Explore tab. So in these bundles, there are several applications where you can buy all of them and save money. You can actually beta test new applications as well if the developer chooses to do that, which I thought is a pretty neat feature. You can now download third-party widgets and install them, but only in the notifications menu, which I thought, finally, Apple. Anyways, so you can download them, you can interact with them in the notifications menu, or when you get the notifications for the drop-downs. You can also install third-party keyboards, and they're never hooked up to the internet unless you allow it. Now the SDK, which is basically only for developers, is extensive. There's over 4,000 new developer APIs, which means applications that you'll be getting are going to be so much more complex. There'll be so much more new features in them, which is all something to be excited about. Now here's a big one I wanted to talk about, Metal. This is a very big deal because it removes the need for OpenGL or ES processing, which basically creates a thinner layer between the processing power of the A7 chip and your game. So that improves any performance for any high-intensity application, and that's a great new feature for running any high-intensity application, and Apple is very excited about what that may bring. And lastly mentioned is a new programming language that Apple created itself. It makes making games or any application so much easier, so that's great news for developers. Anyways, iOS 8 Beta 1 drops today. You can install it if you are a developer, and I'll be showing you guys how to do that very soon. So I'm really excited about iOS 8 and everything that it'll be bringing with it.